If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you would be anyway. So it's best I just don't say. Lived 1,000 lives. I've piloted
Hello, party people. Welcome back to the 7th Vale, a City of Mist game. I know what I'm running. I can say it without pauses that make it sound like I don't. I am your MC for this game, Mac Have a Snack Beauvais, and I have some players, and they get to introduce themselves because I'm too lazy to do it. Starting with special guest, 3rd week in a row.
Hello, I'm the increasingly less special guest, Tappy.
And who are you playing?
And I am playing Sophia White, whose mythos is Snow White. And she works for the 7 dwarves, who are mobsters, and she murders things.
Yeah, you do? With rats?
With rats. No, actually the rats eat things that are murdered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, no, they straight up killed somebody in one of the games, so.
Yeah.
It's all a matter of when they start eating.
Yeah.
Really.
That poor counter girl, she didn't do anything to deserve it. She was just trying to make a buck.
She saw us.
All right, I'm Kadave, and I'm playing Daniel Holbrook. I almost forgot my name. The fairy godfather.
Name says it all.
I love that the mob boss is the nicest person in the group.
Kinda, yeah. And I'm Kimi. I'm playing Rachel Elizabeth Downing, who is a detective, and her mythos is Red Riding Hood. So she has her red coats, a little bit of a wild side that might kill people sometimes. It's fine.
Yay, done.
Hey,
Yeah, this group is getting increasingly murdery.
we are. We're
Yeah.
pretty dark.
It's impressive.
I tried to murder somebody one time, and I ended up in the hooskow. So I'm just bad at my job.
Yeah, you just have to
You have to level up your
Yeah.
murdering.
You get other people to do it. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah.
Like
I got a guy for that.
Red.
That's what I for.
Speaking of the Hooskow, last episode, Holbrook was released from jail. We had Red, who drunkenly looked at the stones and got a better glimpse at the scene that is held within. Let's see, Sophia was busy cleaning all of her street vermin and giving them treats and having them take booze to Holbrook while he was still in jail, which was super great.
Yeah,
The
they're the
gang
best.
went over to Jiminy's and determined that they needed to go to the Museum of History because there is a special gem exhibit going on, and it happened to be the gala event that night, which we decided partway through the game. So everybody...
That worked out so well for us.
Yeah, it's worked out great. So you guys went to the lovely gala, had to work to get in the first place. Managed to scope out some of the gemstones, and it looks like one of the matching set pieces is there in one of the display cases. But things were a little extra complicated because the Hitsman was there, had a small confrontation with Sophia. But although Sophia was the only one to have escaped the Hitsman, that was not what his business was that evening, and he started to make a beeline over towards Holbrook. And that's where we're going to pick up.
I'm excited.
So Sophia's just had the Hitsman walk away from her, heading towards Holbrook. I believe Red was looking for Holbrook.
Do we need to do any attention or fade or anything like that before we start?
We're not doing any downtime because we're going directly into the next piece.
Okay.
So attention or fade will happen in the course of storytelling as appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
like after
Yeah,
the
I
scene.
gave everybody downtime last time to make sure that we were doing the tracks correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a bad time for downtime.
Mm-hmm.
You all just have a lovely rest of the evening, and
And if I remember correctly, I think I was standing right next to Sophia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because we were kind of walking towards Holbrook,
Right.
too.
yeah, and I feel like the Hitsman is somebody you've all heard of, at least, but kind of like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I let Red know that this is the Hitsman?
I don't think so. I can't remember. And I didn't get to
Okay.
finish listening to the last episode.
I feel like I knew it. Because you came up, didn't you come up to me earlier and didn't you tell me the Hitsman was here?
I think I did.
And then-
you spotted him
Yeah.
before he
And then
came
you were
up and interacted
panicked
with
and you
you.
came
Yeah.
up to me kind of for protection.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
think that she's smart enough to be like, huh, guy threatening to kill you, probably the Hitsman.
Right.
So, I mean, not like,
If I didn't actually just directly say it, 'cause I
yeah,
might
you
have
might
done that.
have. Yeah, I feel like my character knew who that was.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was by connecting dots herself or being told, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Excellent.
So,
So we see him turn from us and walking towards Holbrook.
I might mention he is in an extremely dapper forest green suit.
God, so I look like Christmas standing next to him. I hate it. Priorities. No.
And Holbrook's sort of off to the side at this
I've
event
been
because of the
having my panic
claustrophobia.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far away are we?
You're gonna have to wade through a small crowd of people, so figure you got like Holbrook over here, you guys are over here on this other side. He's probably about 1/3 of the way towards Holbrook. And there's, obviously the swoop of people in between, moving around, bustling through the exhibit.
I'm going to turn to Sophia and say, how does he do it?
How does he do what?
In a crowded room like this, how would he take out Holbrook?
How would he? Can I roll a clue? Can I get a clue on that or something? He's used to it. This click click.
Right? Why don't you, I guess, roll investigate for me?
All right.
Because you escaped, so you didn't. I have a feeling you'd also have a hard time remembering because what he did was not necessarily entirely a Logos thing. He's got other
Right.
things going on for him.
No way.
Well, can I use the Hitsman Switchblade as a power tag?
Yeah, just as the fact that you've had an encounter with one of his weapons before.
What about Cleaner? Because, if he's going to get away with it, I don't even know if he cares about getting away with it. Maybe he just kills people and people realize it's a Hitsman and don't do anything.
Do you have anything else under your Hitsman?
I have Survival Instinct, the Hitsman Switchblade, and Seductive.
Why don't you use, what was the first one? Sorry.
Survival Instinct.
Why don't you use Survival Instinct?
Okay.
Because that was part of your surviving before.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're trying to recall from your memory this very traumatic encounter that you had.
That's got it.
Yeah.
That's an 8 plus 1 is a 9.
A 9, okay. And...
Power of 1.
Oh, that's the power of 1. Sorry, not sorry.
One.
So, what is your question? Precisely.
How is the Hitsman going to kill Holbrook?
So you see as he sidesteps through the crowd a little bit, the coat of his jacket flaps back for just a half a second, and you see what looks like what's flickering between being a gun and being a small handheld crossbow. but you're having a little trouble focusing on the actual item.
Okay. The Hitsman is a hunter of people. Like, how would you hunt a person? Like, you just wait in a blind and shoot, or stalk after somebody, or what have you. He used to use this. I don't know if, like, not like out in front of everybody, but like use the switchblade.
Okay.
But maybe he'll shoot. I don't know.
Okay.
We just need to stop him now.
Um.
And I don't know what to do.
Well, when I go after someone, I tend to be a little more subtle than doing it in a busy ballroom or museum. Sorry.
Time is ticking down as he continues to cross the room towards Holbrook.
I'm gonna try.
I'm super excited about this.
He's like making a beeline for Holbrook, like straight, or is he like working kind of around the room to get?
He's
to
working his way through, and in a way that like people see him, but are kind of not really seeming to register his presence.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving that direction, but kind of like opposite, like kind of trying to cut. I'm like going straight to Holbrook, so I'm not trying to like look casual. I'm like pushing through people and shoving my way.
I think I'm going to follow you.
Okay, so you're going to push through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, why don't you do, just because you're pushing through, a go toe-to-toe roll for me.
Okay.
With the crowd.
Yeah.
Can I use what big eyes I have to notice
Sauron.
like the best way to get through the crowd?
Sure.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else.
Sorry. I just had an idea of
Okay.
what to do.
Okay.
And it's really funny
Fantastic.
for me.
Go. Oh,
Oh, no.
Yikes.
that's a 3, 4.
Swallowed by the crowd.
Yeah.
And you guys are side by side?
I'm trying to push through as well.
Okay.
Are you trying to push through with Red, though?
I don't know. I have an idea of what to do.
Because
And
Red's
so
roll is
I'm
not
just
great.
trying to get to Holbrook.
Okay.
But I'd probably stay with
Yeah.
Red. I'd probably stay with Red.
Into your way moves the mayor's wife. And
Awesome.
very loudly just, "Oh, are you enjoying the exhibit? Did you continue to look through and enjoy, Miss White?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
The stones.
Which ones?
All of them.
Mine too."
I think there's one I haven't seen over here. Gotta go.
And as you start to dodge away, she's going to turn to Red and be like, "I don't believe that we've been introduced."
Are we near one of the cases?
There's freestanding cases, so you're not too far away from one of them.
Am I like within like arm's reach of one?
Sure.
Okay. I want to try and like not cause a distraction, but like make something happen that might draw the authorities, so the hitsman might hesitate to like hit somebody in the middle of this room.
Okay.
Sorry if this is messing up your idea.
No, it's fine.
Um,
My idea is dumb.
yeah. Okay.
Don't let me do it.
Okay. So I am going to, like, as I'm walking quickly, I'm going to try and look like I fall over.
Okay.
This is my awesome idea of falling over. And I'm going to use my, let's see, my, extra strong
Okay.
to, like, smash the case near me or smash the display near me, so hopefully it sets off like a silent alarm or something.
You're gonna have to take the risk.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use different dice than I did last time though. So I'm gonna add extra strong. Maybe I'm gonna add like blades and claws, like oops, like grabbing to stop myself and maybe break something.
Okay.
Well,
Which is gonna be a little bit more obvious.
I'm gonna make it look like I'm like, oh, I'm falling because I'm heels and like grabbing to like catch myself.
All right. Let's see how you roll.
Okay. Please be better.
It's already better.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
9, 10, 11.
11? Okay. So somehow miraculously you managed to, because you rolled so well, you start to dodge around the mayor's wife, and she thinks that you're getting out of the way of someone, so out of politeness, she also moves and moves into your trajectory and gets knocked into the case and goes, oh, as she starts to fall over, grasping for the case, trying to keep her balance.
Okay, nice. Oh no! Keep walking.
Do I notice that?
You probably hear a big crash.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm kind of freaking out over here, but I would still be like, what's this?
Yeah, and you guys have each had a turn. The Hitsman is making his way pretty fast across, and you've just provided an extra distraction. I would like Holbrook to face danger right now.
Sure!
Oh, damn it. I wanted to do that thing in The Great Race. You know, where's you harm one hair on his head, and you'll have to answer to Teddy Roosevelt and the United States of America. My country is of the...
Oh my
Do you remember
god.
that?
Yeah, of course I remember that.
Is he at least like on edge now though? Because something big happened, so now he's like aware rather than.
So, I mean, there's going to be, like, he's going to be distracted that something has happened. The Hitsman is still a distance away.
Okay.
So, I'm facing the danger of, like, is he actively trying to get me from where he is now, or is he still just approaching? Or
You're not
I don't
really
know.
sure.
Okay. Because I've got dodge bullets.
You definitely use that.
Okay.
You have dodge bullets?
Yeah. Because I'm
Nice.
super fast. I've got, let's see. Well, I haven't identified the threat yet, so I don't think that would
You
apply.
haven't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is more of a
Yeah.
survival.
This is just a reflex, like, yeah, okay. All right, so here we go, big money.
Because that's the problem with the distraction, is it's very distracting.
So 9.
A 9. Okay. So on a 7 to 9, you take the status, but with -1 tier. So you're going to take the status 2 grazed. As something goes zing
Oh,
right past your arm.
that was a good bullet noise. Nice job. Or whatever it was.
Now I'm super mad because it messed up my nice suit.
Yeah. And you can't really tell exactly where it came from, but you've definitely, it's gone like right through and actually grazed into your arm.
All right. I at least have a sort of general direction, though.
Yeah, you have an idea of a direction. It's definitely from the crowd. It's
Okay.
not from the empty hallways.
Do I see them and the mayor's wife kerfuffle?
You definitely are going to be able to spot red, I would think. Sophia, I'm not
I am easy to
sure.
spot.
No, there's a crowd around. I mean, I sometimes get unwanted attention, but I think there's like a crowd and there isn't anything raised, so I'm probably just pushing through a crowd.
Yeah, so I think that you're probably just pushing through and probably aren't, unless you're going to stop and like look for them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chaos going on, and some of the guards start running for where the mayor's wife is and everything.
I think I'm going to move very, very quickly towards red.
Okay.
So
Let's see. It's not really a... Well, perform a dangerous task under pressure. I feel like that's probably the closest we got with the take the risk.
okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
especially because there's so much going on, you don't want to be caught necessarily,
Yeah.
you know, as moving super quick and like, what's happening?
Are you trying to not be seen?
No, I'm just trying to move
Oh.
even supernaturally quickly
Yeah.
to be like, we need to go. Now we know where this thing is, at least. Let's... Can I go with flight as a tag? A power tag?
If that's what you're using.
Well, not necessarily going for elevation, but just
Sure.
attempting to be like...
It's like a propeller.
Yeah, kind of,
Nice.
yeah. Just, like, I'm still moving my legs like I'm walking very quickly, but I'm not.
Okay.
So that's a 10.
A 10? Somehow you make it over there.
So I'll probably pull up right next to you and be like, oh, it's such a shame the mayor's wife took such a terrible spill. We need to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna put myself between him and where I see the huntsman, so that hopefully my jacket will kind of protect us both.
Okay.
And be like, yes, right now, or Hitsman. Sorry, I keep calling him the huntsman.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
It's an
Hitsman.
easy-
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah, and I'm gonna be like, yes, absolutely. And is Sophia still nearby?
No,
No. Oh,
I fucked off.
okay.
Yeah, where is Sophia?
Sophia is going to where she last thought Holbrook was, slash the Hitsman.
Oh, good.
So you go over there,
Uh-huh.
and if you look, you can see that there is a hole in the wall. And again, if you kind of like focus and kind of like, squint your eyes at it, you can see that in what seems like a bullet hole is actually a small arrow sticking out of the wall.
I'll turn around and see where it came from.
And you see across the party the Hitsman, like dead ass staring you in the eyes.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, I am going to bewitch that motherfucker.
Okay.
Stare at me in the eyes.
Okay.
So let's see.
some enchanted evening. You will see the Hitsman.
You may see the Hitsman across the crowded. I have bewitching beauty, irresistible, perfect hair and makeup, good lighting, and
Definitely good lighting in
seductive.
here. And you're in a fancy outfit.
And I'm in fancy outfit.
Let's see. You're gonna need to, I think, change the game. For
I
this
feel like
roll.
you should definitely get like another +1 for being in a fairy godmother's dress. Like
Yeah.
fairy godfather's
Actually-
dress. Sorry.
What I may do, like, because it's like a long ballroom dress thing with like a slit, etc. I may like look at him and like cut off the bottom of it so that I can move for like with his switchblade.
Nice.
So I'm going to change the game here. Okay. Can I use the switchblade because I'm cutting it with that?
That's not gonna help you with
All
what
right.
you're trying to do.
That's a 4. Plus 4 is an 8.
All right.
So that means I get...
Yeah, so you give yourself an advantage. On a hit, you get juice equaling the power that you used. So you have 4, and you can use it, spend the effects 1-to-1.
I want to give him a 4 of distracted.
Okay.
So the status of...
Which works in your favor and against your favor because now he's very distracted by you.
Mm-hmm. That's okay, because...
And you see him reaching, and the crowd's still kind of, it's like in a movie where they're staring at you and all the crowd is moving, but they're still just in place.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that he's doing something and, like, looks like he's maybe reloading his weapon. What are you guys doing?
I still haven't spotted him, right?
You would actually have to stop and investigate real quick to look for him, which you may want to do.
I think I probably will, especially
Okay.
since I don't know where Sophia went.
Okay. Why don't you investigate?
So I'm going to do that. Can I tag criminal? Because I'm
You're kind of
pretty good at casing
for
places.
things. Okay, I
I
can go with that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've got. 9.
A 9. Okay. So, and your question basically is where's the
where's the shooter?
Where's the shooter?
Yeah.
You look around and you manage to spot him, and you can see that he is staring very distractedly in the direction from which you came.
Okay.
And he's reloaded, and he's going to pop off another shot, but this time he's aiming for Sophia.
Can I go to toe to toe with him?
You're going to have to first face danger, and then you can go to toe. He's going to take a shot at you first, though.
Okay. Well, he's really distracted, so, I mean, his aim is going to be way off.
Yeah, you're still rolling, though.
Yeah, I know. But I get a +4.
If you roll real low, I can do something cool.
Okay.
Maybe. It all depends on dice. It might go horribly wrong. Come to think of it, don't count on it.
God, is what I want.
Yeah, you're going to want to do that later.
Okay, so I'm facing danger, you said? Or...
Yeah, because it's to block, dodge, parry, resist.
So 9 + 4 is 13.
And somebody runs in front of him at just the wrong time, and you see him he gets this flustered look on his face for a second at somebody having run just like an innocent right at the timing that he was going to shoot at you, and then it goes back to that really cold hunter stare. And it seems like somehow in a very short amount of time he's moved a few feet closer.
Okay. So every time somebody crosses in front,
he's a little bit closer.
As soon as the camera doesn't focus on him for a split second, then he's just there. That's rad.
While that's happening, I'm gonna dash across the room and try and get between the Hitsman and Sophia.
Okay. There's still a lot of chaos going on, so let's have you take the risk again to get over there.
Okay. Can I add ready to fight and protect the innocent?
Sure.
Okay.
You people with your multiple tags.
7. So 9, 10, 11.
11? All right. You managed to get over there and place yourself in between. And the stare, you break his stare on Sophia, and he's now focused on you and realizes that you're another target within this group.
Got it.
Does he still have the status?
We're all just
Did he lose
shuffling in
I think
front of
he's
each other.
been...
Damn it.
How about this?
D-witch.
I will say that because of that, his distracted status has been halved. So he still is a little bit distracted because he knows you're there, but it's been cut a little bit with her appearance.
Okay. I just look that good in my dress, sorry. It's nothing to do.
What are you doing, Holbrook?
I think it's time that I do a little magic.
Okay.
Because now I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
And he obviously has some sort of a ranged weapon.
Yes.
I'm assuming a silenced gun or something.
Sure.
But doesn't matter. Reach into my coat. And I'm kind of with the big kerfluffle with the mayor's wife and everything, I'm just going to kind of reach around the back of that display case and go and do magic around it.
All right. What are you...
I am going to attempt to transmute his weapon into something benign. Like a potato.
Potato.
Or a chicken. I think a chicken would be better.
Why don't you...
Just a live...
That'd be amazing.
That feels like
Upset
also a
chicken.
change the game roll to me.
I totally agree. So transmutation and casting a magic spell.
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
8? All right. So you get 2 juice. So you can create a story tag, burn a power tag or a story tag, give or reduce a status. So you definitely get a hit. It's not like an all-out, like a 10 plus or anything. But what were you trying to make it?
I was just trying to transform his weapon into something.
Okay.
Like the idea was, I like the idea of like a chicken, or because it would then be struggling and confused as someone's trying to hold on to an angry chicken in the middle of a gala. Like that would be a problem for that person. And then everybody's like, "Why does that guy have a chicken?"
Okay.
So it was distraction and nullifying his effect and that kind of thing.
Cool.
But,
All right, so...
But in this case, maybe it's not a chicken since I didn't do so well.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely... It was a hit, but, you know, it's the PBTA kind of soft hit there. It's not going to be as distracting as you want. It is a chicken of a sort, but it's a rubber chicken.
Yes! That's fine.
And...
That's still far less deadly.
Goes to fire the rubber chicken, and he goes... and he drops it, and his hand dives into the other side of his coat.
Now, can I walk forward, click out? I assume he's not within arm's reach.
He is not, and since the chicken incident, he has backed up just a couple of feet.
All right. Well, I'm going to click out that switchblade, and I'm going to throw it at him.
Okay.
Across a crowded room.
All right. So hit with all you got.
So I still have 2 distracted.
Yes.
Are there any, like him looking at that chicken, whatever, like, are there any, is that a status, the rubber chicken?
You've basically stopped him from being able to immediately shoot you.
Okay.
Disarmed.
So then I can...
Because otherwise he would probably try
use,
and fire off a shot right at the same time.
Right. And I'll also use the Hitsman Switchblade, because I'm using that, and just survival instinct.
Okay.
So, and yeah, I am trying to hit with all I've got. Wish me luck. That's a 6 plus 4 is a 10.
All right. On a 10 plus choose 2, you take cover or secure a superior position. If you don't choose this, they can impose a status on you. You get them good or get many of them. You can get a +1 tier. You control the collateral damage. You hold the target's attention if possible. You gain the upper hand and take 1 juice. So you get 2 of those.
I'm going to control the collateral damage. Nobody gets hit.
Okay.
I think, let's see, I already got his attention. In the upper hand, I think I am going to secure a superior position.
That is a really good idea because otherwise he is going to impose a status.
Yeah. So I'm going to secure a superior position. And I'd like to give him a status of 4 of knife in the eye.
What did you roll? You rolled a...
I rolled a 10.
Okay. I'm debating if it's actually hit him in the eye or not.
If it isn't, that's cool.
Yeah, he's just like nailing him in the eye across the room, missing anybody in the crowd.
I'm magic.
Yeah.
Literal magic.
I'm gonna say it's definitely a hit and it's a solid hit, but it's gonna hit him in the shoulder.
All right.
And it dead arms him on one side.
Dead arm. Dead arm.
Dead arm, dead arm, dead arm.
Good luck reloading a hand crossbow now, sucker.
Yay. I need that back, by the way.
You've got to run up to him and be like, pardon me.
Entschuldigung.
He's going to recede into the crowd.
Can we not let him?
So he just kind of like, he goes, he's got the knife in his shoulder, and he's going to look at it, he's going to pull it out, and just starts backing away, and all of a sudden, he's just, like, lost in the crowd. So you guys are going to have to find him. This is part of what his abilities are.
Ah.
I'll just erase that tag.
Can I roll finding people and what big eyes you have and detective to try and follow him around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
And-
not going to be an easy fight, guys.
Right. Would ready to fight also be added to that? Because I'm like ready to fight him and I'm like tracking him.
Sure.
Okay, so it's 4. I think that's everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
I'm getting 11. It's like third time.
And
Lord,
how many
people.
tags did you have?
4.
4. So ask me some questions.
Where is he? Right in this very moment.
Heading for an emergency exit.
Got it. Where does the emergency exit lead to?
The back alley.
Can I hold on to the 2 other questions?
You can. Just remember that they are context specific.
Right, so in this scene. What is the fastest way for me to catch up to him?
Going out the front.
Okay.
We can see our friend again.
Right.
Slap him on the way out.
Do I know?
And also, I will add an addendum to going out the front. I would also say Holbrook,
Okay.
because he is particularly fast.
Okay. Was there any way for me to stop him before he makes it to that exit?
It's highly unlikely. You might have a chance at it, but it would be a chance.
Got it. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna grab Sophia's hand then, and start like pushing my way as fast as I can through, and give Holbrook like the follow me look like straight towards the front entrance.
Yeah, and people are starting to filter out because there's all the craziness going on, and there's guards, and people are trying to figure out what the hell is going on, because a few people, like near the hitsman, were not sure why, but they felt really unnerved and like they needed to get away,
Got it.
but they weren't able to detect exactly why.
Yeah.
Thank God we have magic shoes.
Right. Yeah, and I'm not being polite. I am like moving. I'm not like hurting people, pushing them
Sure.
out. I'm not using my strength, but I'm like, move. Get out of the way. Go. Like,
Okay.
being rude.
So you're gonna go outside the building and pursue around the.
Right around, yeah.
All right. By the time you get there, you hear the bang of footsteps on a next to the museum is like another like apartment complex thing, and or an office complex, and he's going up one of the fire escapes.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Now he's made a poor choice.
I'm gonna turn and look at Holbrook.
And he's going to turn, hearing footsteps approach,
Uh-huh.
and aim down and fire off another shot.
Oh, he does not. He no longer has a rubber chicken. Got it.
He
No,
doesn't.
he
well,
dropped the
he
chicken
dropped
and
it.
he pulled out
He
another one.
has.
Oh,
he
okay.
has.
I missed that.
He had 2
Got it.
with him because he's the hitsman, and it would be really embarrassing if he didn't.
If he ended up with the chicken. I get it.
Can I send multiple birds to fly in his face?
You can. I am going to have you dodge though, because he's after Holbrook, but you have really fucked up his night
Yeah.
again. So I need you to roll face danger.
Okay, face danger.
And I'll
will
say
do
he
that.
still has 2 distracted because he's still focused a lot on you.
Doesn't he also have like a status of 4 for the wound in his shoulder?
I guess so. It's very strange how this game is sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
Can I help?
But I don't think that it's really making him unable to shoot you.
This.
He's using his
They
other
are
arm.
single-hand crossbows.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's going to
Pain
help you in
sucks.
this instance.
okay.
Can I help? Is it, like I was gonna try and like if I spread my coat out and like turn my back, then
Well,
Sophia's got like
let's
cover.
see how the roll goes first,
Okay.
and then we'll worry about
Because
that.
I was thinking that might be like help the dodge, like if she dodges
Yeah.
in,
This is
Okay.
basically
gets closer to red.
him getting a quick, getting in a quick attack.
Okay, I'm gonna survival instinct.
Okay.
Can I possibly use animal control for animals to come in and distract him?
You can try.
Get him in his face? Okay, so that's 2. And then 2 for his distracted is 4
Or
power check?
actually, since you are resisting, I will give you an option with animal control.
Mhm.
You can have animals come in, but they're going to get in the way of his trajectory. So, rather than go after him, because this is you blocking danger.
Yeah, I'll just use survival instinct.
Okay. Otherwise,
And the
yeah, like
distraction.
he
I
might
want
shoot a
them to-
bird instead.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, because this is specifically for you to resist being aimed at.
That's an 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. So he's obviously still not doing so great, which really sucks. What the hell, henchman? And fires off his little crossbow, and it sends an arrow right into the ground next to you.
This is why I got away.
That's true.
You guys are making a mockery of my scary
Super bad.
henchman. I hate you. You guys suck.
We love you.
Well, look, he chose to attack the Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Yeah. Accurate.
Like, you know.
All right. You are all going to get one shot at him
Okay.
while he's continuing to retreat.
Can I make you my shot?
Sure.
So I'll just grab the back of the coat and go.
Okay.
Like flying death projectile red.
Okay.
Super normal.
Take the risk, yo.
Please roll well.
So flight, strength to carry a bull. That's probably it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I got a 6.
6. That's bad.
So
Can you grab me the other logger out of there? Happy?
What's that?
Can you grab me the other logger?
Can I help? Like maybe I can ready to fight.
I got cocky because my rolls are going real
You're
well.
doing so good. How does it work? How does helping work?
Loggers.
Yeah.
No, then whatever else.
There's Sauvignon Blanc.
No, one of the other beers.
I got a.
Ooh, I'll drink that. Never mind.
All right. So we could also. So is it? I forgot how helping works. Is there? Because we only need one. So if I like ready to fight or any of those things, to like be very still while he's carrying me, so I'm not more difficult.
I don't know how it works exactly in this one since we're not
Yeah.
using help and hurt,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
in other
there's-
ones you usually have to roll to give a
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Generally, you would, and under other circumstances, I'm more okay with it.
Yeah. That's
But this is,
cool. A little helter skelter anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
The so you go to lift her up by her coat, and your formal wear is a little bit more slick than the stuff that you usually wear under it, and goes,
Whoop, and the coat comes off. Awesome.
So I'm like halfway to the huntsman with your coat.
With my coat.
so yeah, you go to pick up Red by
And
her
I'm like,
coat, and it just kind of goes,
"Oh."
whoop,
And you can throw it on him so he's scary. No, don't do that.
You might just turn into a tackle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am going to, after having my coat pulled off, son of a goddamn. I'm going to pull off my heels, like, dramatically. Throw them aside.
Oh, I thought you were going to throw them at the hitsman.
Oh, yeah, I don't have...
I thought you were going
I
to
was like,
pull
is
a
that your
Sam.
projectile action? That's awesome.
I thought you were going to be Sam for a second.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's way too much of my vampire character. Yeah, I don't have anything that I think would... I think I have more chances of, like, catching up to him and using... Because if I go, I'm going to try and use my blades and claws to literally, like, climb up the side of the building.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that and extra strong. And then...
All right.
Ready to fight? Or ultimate fighter?
I would
What
say
are those?
ready to fight.
Okay, ready to fight.
So you're gonna go, yours is so to get up to him and catch up. I'm gonna say you have to take the risk.
Okay, no problem. 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. On an 8, things get messy.
That's fine. But I sort of succeed.
You're gonna. You climb straight up, and you're going to be able to basically block his pathway going up. But as you manage to like swing over, you don't release enough with your claws, and you actually rip them out of your hands.
Oh, okay.
Rip the claws?
Yeah, like you actually because you're swinging so hard with the momentum.
Okay.
You actually it's going to take a while for that for you
grow
to
back.
Wolverine power it again.
Okay.
So take the status 2 declawed.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you climbed straight up a
Yeah.
fucking building, but you do have him cornered, so he cannot go up any higher.
Okay.
You know, I gotta say, it was some of the guys on my crew that helped build that building. Real proud of the construction quality.
Thanks.
So, the building, what kind of building is it?
It's a brickwork building.
No, is it...
It's an office building.
It's an office building, okay.
So it should be pretty empty at this point.
Yeah, so there are no, dogs or anything in it.
No.
Maybe rats.
There might be security dogs from the gala,
Cockroaches.
but they're around the side of the building.
No.
And there might be some feral dogs in the alleyway.
No, I think they're going to be, bats.
All right.
I'm going to get attacked by bats.
All right. You trying to smack him?
Or give him rabies.
So you want to hit with all you got?
Yeah. I'm going to
All
hit
right.
with all I got.
I like that. That's a slow burn.
Yeah.
You might get away tonight, but by God, it's going to be bad for you.
I'm going to say his distractions also weren't off because now he's focused on the fact Red has blocked
Okay.
his escape.
So I have animal control. And, yeah. I have animal control. I'm not good at fighting.
Yeah.
I'm a clever distraction. I'm good at fighting.
But you have a relationship with the Hitsman as part of your logos, right?
Well, I have survival instinct, the Hitsman switchblade, which is currently in his shoulder, and seductive.
Why don't you use survival instinct as well?
Okay.
Because I feel like Sophia would be so amped up right now by trying to deal with another encounter. This is a big moment of dealing with her past. So I think survival instinct would count here. Because if you don't get him now, he's going to come after you again.
Well, yeah. That's a 12.
Nice. So
I
you
am
get to
Batman.
give him an appropriate status to go with that.
Hydrophobia.
I can't say that this is attached somehow to my cleaner routine. Because attacking people is part of the cleaner routine. Never
Yeah.
mind. So what was I was hit with all you got? So I get 2.
You get 2, and you also you give the target an appropriate status of your choice with the tier equaling power. So it's a +2.
Right. I think that I get him good, and I have +1 tier to the status I give him.
Okay, so it's a plus. So he's got a 3 of whatever the status is.
And I'm going to gain an upper hand. So I get a secondary advantage and gain 1 juice. Method for this juice is your attack. You can use it to create effects that reasonably emerge from hitting your target,
Okay.
which are bats biting your face.
Okay.
Can I give him a status of 3 rabies?
I will write it down as rabies. But I don't know if you actually managed to summon a bat with rabies.
All right, then I will do.
I could just see it, you summon like a bat with rabies, and it's just like
just falls on the ground, twitching on the ground. Quick, Hitsman, touch it.
you touch it, put your finger in his mouth.
It literally fell and hit, and then just dragged off his face.
I really want to get an eyeball. That's really what I want tonight. Is I want
Okay.
at least 1 eyeball. But they can just be biting his face. Bats biting your face is a good status.
Yeah, I like
All right, and
going batty.
I will let you take out an eye if you sacrifice the rest of the effects that you were going to give him.
No more depth perception. Yeah. I want an eye.
All right.
Then he gets a cool eye patch
Yeah.
for the inevitable showdown later.
Yeah, he's
if he
still got my
escapes.
knife, though. I need my knife back.
Yeah. He's going to impose a status on you, though.
Okay.
+2 flashback.
Ooh. Okay. Fair enough.
So he looks at you with the eye that he still has now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you are thrown back to being that young girl when he was sent to kill you, and just how terrifying it was.
Right.
As he gives you the same cold, hard stare as he did on that day. He is going to turn and try and muscle through Red.
Okay.
So you're going to have to face danger
Got it.
to get him to not go ramming right through you.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, because at this point he wants to fuck off out of there.
Yeah. I'm going to add Ultimate Fighter,
Okay.
extra effect for protecting innocence, because I feel like I'm still
Sure.
protecting Sophia. I'm super effective at night, and it's nighttime.
Sure.
And I'm going to also add Ready to Fight.
Okay.
Crikey. I gotta rework my shit.
7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
I'm very general.
We decided we were good at things. You're good at a lot of things.
All right. You manage to keep him from going. You effectively block him, and I think he sees your movements and recognizes something about them and knows sort of what it's like to face down an actual wild animal.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
I'm going to give you a quick chance to act before he does anything else.
What did you end up with again? Sorry?
Last time?
Your roll. Just now.
10. That was a 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't have claws anymore. So
Yeah, just temporarily.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking rip into him. Maybe I try to bite him too. I haven't tried that
You can
yet.
throw him off the thing.
I'm a little worried that he might have like stuff. Like I think I'm just gonna try and rip him apart.
All right.
Because I don't know. I saw him like disappear into a crowd. He flies. Who knows? So Ultimate Fighter, Protect the Innocents, Nighttime, Ready to Fight.
Okay. hit with all you got.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah! Fuck yeah,
How much?
15.
15.
Holy shit. All right, you get to give him a status
up,
equaling your power
So
tags.
4. Okay. Can I rip his arms off?
Let the
Well,
Wookiee win.
it's something that's a +4.
That's a great tag.
Do you want to go for the dead arm?
Rip his arm off and beat him to death with it.
Good lord.
It's very violent. I mean, I sort of want to impress Sophia, so. Yeah, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I don't know that with this attack.
Yeah,
It's
no.
good, but I don't think you're going to get both arms.
Yeah.
And
He's already got one arm that's messed up, so I'm going to pick the other arm.
You can take the knife that's in him, too. Stab him with it.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah.
if you want to do that instead.
Yeah, why don't we say that I
Multiple
grab
stab wounds.
the knife that's already in it, and then I, like, slice down
Okay.
to, like, dead arm that arm. Whichever arm that is. And now I have a knife. Very exciting. I don't like not having sharp things on my hands.
Okay. On a 10 plus, you still also choose 2 of the hit with all you got. So you can take cover or secure a superior position. If you don't choose this, they can impose a status on you.
Okay.
You get them good or get many of them, +1 tier to your tier. You control the collateral damage. You hold the target's attention if possible, or you gain the upper hand.
So how many of those do I have to pick?
2.
I will get a superior position,
Okay.
and I will hold the target's attention.
Okay. He's staring at you then. You've sliced him. It hasn't, it's definitely sliced over. His other arm is starting to look a little bit messed up. You pulled the knife out? Okay.
So I have it in my hand now.
He's got blood gushing down his face from where the one eye is gone. And he's just gonna stare at you and just. Well, it seems I've been bested for this evening. What are you?
Someone who doesn't like people who try and hurt others.
Yes, but what are you? I saw the way you move.
We was checking you out.
Yeah. It's your dress. God damn it.
She moves in mysterious ways.
Just a private dick who's doing my best to help this city. Not gun for hire trying to pick off people in this town.
You have a job and I have a job.
Yeah, my job is to protect people. Yours is to take them out.
I object to that. Sometimes I provide protection to people by taking someone else out that's dangerous to them.
Yeah, well, when you're talking, that means you're scheming. So I'd prefer you either tell us who hired you and where to find them, or
Well, stepmother hired me, of course.
where can we find her?
Oh, did you think it would be that easy?
No, I didn't expect you to talk at all. Honestly, I thought I was just going to kill you.
I am nothing if not a gentleman and a man of my word.
I am neither of those things.
Clearly.
When they're done.
Okay. I'm just going to continue bantering until you get
Yeah.
close enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go.
Are you closing in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think I'd leave the coat with some little friends of mine to re-deliver it in a moment.
Oh, good.
So the coat is just animated, like it's Muppet Man.
Yeah.
Like it looks like there's somebody
They're
in
like,
it.
look at us, we're people!
They're bringing the coat
Time
back.
to go to the business office. Work. They're having a grand time with the coat.
But that frees up my hands.
I want a role-playing game of just fairies in coats now. Solving crimes. La 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 la.
Are you a person or are you 20 fairies in a coat?
Why can't it be both? ¿Por qué no los dos?
The fairy voice is good. I like it. I'm gonna fly up and grab onto this guy,
Okay.
and then my first time signature move. What's the best way to execute people?
Throwing them off a bridge.
Well, just there's a tall building. He must have been suicidal or something. He must have jumped off, and I'll just go up.
Oh.
And I'm going to interrogate him a little bit when we get to just below the top of the cloud cover.
Take the risk.
Yes.
At this point, I think Sophia is hidden and is kind of like crying to herself because she's actually fucking terrified.
So, flight and strength to carry a bowl.
Okay.
That gives me a 10.
Okay. You managed to do it. I was discussing things with the young lady.
Fair enough. Where is the person that sent you after me? One chance.
Uptown.
A little more specific. And I'll let go with one hand.
Uptown, I don't discuss business in their location because they don't tell me where it is. I can give you a name.
All right. And I'll start slowly descending.
Jeanette.
Dave just opened
I'll
his
just
hand and dropped
Drop
it.
him, let him go.
So,
And he crunch on the pavement.
I finally got to do something mob bossy.
is that a loud crunch?
What do you think the sound of a body smacking against the pavement from like 6 stories up sounds like?
Pretty loud. I think Sophia's going to turn and look, and then is going to go and try and investigate the body.
Okay.
See if he's dead or not.
Investigate away.
Survival instinct. It's pretty much all I've got here.
Okay.
Unless they're having good lighting. But it's, so you can see it's all right. So that's 6 plus 1 is 7.
Okay. So you are able to get a clue equaling your power, so it's 1. You also get to choose one. Your investigation exposes you to danger. The clues you get are fuzzy, incomplete, or part true, part false. Whoever or whatever you're asking the questions of can ask you one as well, which I think we're probably not going to go with because he is crumpled on the ground. But as you get nearer, you notice that the one good eye is just still staring.
It's still sitting on the pallid bust of palace just above my chamber door.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, well, I mean, maybe I think she gets exposed to some kind of danger. Because she just wants to know if he's dead.
Okay.
Is he dead? If not, I'm going to take his other eye.
Yes, he is dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Kick him.
Kick him.
All right, just going to kick him. Feels good. Bastard.
But it does expose you to danger.
I know.
As some of the guards from the museum start making their way around to the back of the building.
All right.
and see you standing over the body.
Oh my god. He fell from the top of the building.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I don't know. He jumped.
Don't move. And they're gonna come over, and with them is our good friend Detective Jorgen.
Yes. Yes.
Are you gonna hang out?
Oh, I'm 100% landing like behind a dumpster, and I'm going to come around and be like, "Oh my god!" And I'm going to pretend like we came back here for other reasons.
Oh yeah.
What do you should have known I would find you here with another body.
I came out here for an entirely different purpose. As you can see, now look at the chances of that happening. Thank you very much. This city full of suicidal maniacs.
Really? First it's somebody attacking you at your wife's grave, and now it's someone who just happens to spontaneously commit suicide here, and then at the
What?
beginning it was one of your men down at the bottom of the scar, and you standing over the body.
Look! What did I do to this man? I'm standing in an alleyway, and there's a guy that jumped off a building. You think I was like, "Hey, buddy, jump! I bet you won't. You're a chicken." What?
I do believe you could push him.
Yes, I pushed him off the top of the building, and I made it down here in 13 seconds. I'm not in that good a shape. Come on.
Where are you getting 13 seconds from?
I picked a number. He fell off the building a second ago, and then you came around the corner. Do you think I ran down 10 flights of stairs?
I think that you have something to do with this.
I've never met that man before.
And that would stop you from killing him.
I don't kill people.
Sir, I'm an eyewitness. He jumped.
Eyewitness or accessory to murder?
I met this
Because you can
young
be
lady
both.
at the party, and we hit it off, and
I'm
we
not sure
decided
she's
to
a
take
lady
walk.
if it's what you were talking about.
Well, now that's just rude.
It's a rude kind of night.
And it reflects poorly again on the department. What kind of vice squad would let someone of poor moral repute attend a gala at the museum?
That's not exactly what we screen for when we have people coming into events like this.
Well, apparently. Who knows who might have been there? There's some crazy man jumping off a building next door. Maybe he was trying to hurt somebody at the party. I'd check the roof and see if there's a gun up there or something.
Maybe we will check the roof. And he has one of the guys start climbing the fire escape. What you doing, Red?
I'm on the fire escape.
Roto-Ruggy.
I totally forgot that. In my delight at taunting that guy, I totally forgot that.
It's fine.
Oh, that's
So
really funny.
are you...
Maybe that woman threw him off. Never thought about that.
Clearly the evidence points away from me. I don't know who that woman in that red dress is.
What are
No,
you
you
going to do? Somebody starts coming up the fire escape.
Yeah, you gave me my coat back. Thanks for that. So I'm now easy to spot again.
Oh
No,
no,
they haven't
they
delivered
still
it.
have the
They're
code.
dancing about in space.
Yeah.
I am going to be a clever distraction. So they give Red some time to get the fuck out of there.
Is Red going to get the fuck out of there?
If I notice Sophia's trying to be a distraction, yes.
Roll really well.
Okay, so I
Change
guess
the game.
I am changing the game. All right, I'm using all of my crazy ass power tags. Do I have good lighting here? Or
It's
just
a
shit lighting?
fucking back alley.
Okay, so I got perfect hair and makeup, seductive, irresistible,
I just love hating that guy so much.
marching beauty. That's a 6 plus 4 is a 10.
All right. So You get juice equaling your power, and you get a minimum of 2 juice.
All right, but I get 4.
Yep. And so that means you can
You have to choose extra
some of
things.
these other effects. You've got everything in front of you.
Cool. I am going to scale it up so I distract all of them.
Okay.
So now it's at 3, and I don't know if they're gonna know it's me anyway.
That's kind of the purpose.
Yeah, it's kind of the purpose. So yeah, I'm just gonna scale it up, and I'm gonna give all of them. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. What do you say?
I don't say anything. I am fixing something on on my shoe, pulling one of my shoes off and turning, and not bending my knees, and checking out that shoe and all the scuffs that are on that. I'm very upset about this because I already cut the dress off.
Yeah. So he does turn his attention to you. What is your name, miss?
Who, me? Straight back all the way up. My name's Sophia. Why do you ask?
And your last name?
White.
And he takes out a notebook and it's taking notes.
Wight.
Appreciated. Do you corroborate his story?
That he jumped? Yes, it was horrible. Never seen anything like that before in my life.
Red, are you running away?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to need to sneak around, though, because they're distracted, but let's go ahead and make it a sneak around just in case, you do something that's so clattery.
I'm going to use my detective finding, my detective skills, and also what big eyes you have to notice, details and the best way to quietly move around.
Well, and don't you have something in the dark, too?
Night.
Better at nighttime?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I guess I didn't write specifically for fighting, so yeah, nighttime I'm better.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
Again, 11. It's a magic number tonight.
11.
Yeah. You managed to get up all the way to the roof and make your way across to the fire escape on the other side.
Okay.
It seems once again I don't have any specific grounds to hold you, but if you would please come down to the station for questioning, we would appreciate it.
Sure. You always know where to find me.
And I'd like to know where to find you in the next 30 seconds, which is in the back of the vehicle, headed for the station for questioning.
Oh, I see how it is. You guys must get real bored. But sure.
Entertain us then, why don't you?
I generally do. I entertain myself. Anyway.
Clearly. Are you both going to be willing to go with them down to the station for
Yeah,
I'm
questioning?
happy
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
You can't pin a crazy suicide on me.
So we're going to fast forward some of this then.
Can we get one shot real quick for our thing? After you guys pull away, Red walks around the corner. Damn it. And picks up her shoes off the ground. Looks at them, doesn't put them back on, and just starts walking.
Yes, absolutely.
Does that crack my logos?
Oh, because of the hitsman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like I definitely did attention to my mythos in that scene.
I don't have to choose a new mythos.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you choose a new mythos,
You become more
you will become more magically on that side of things.
delicious.
And
Yeah.
a little bit more aware of the world from that side of things. Do you want to look at stuff?
Yeah,
Well,
give me the those little cardy things,
Mhm.
and I'll go through
I'm gonna have invoke my calling all cars weakness,
Okay.
since that seems to be a perennial favorite.
So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but they take you for questioning. There's only so much that they're able to find out. However, my guess is that maybe not. Sophia, have you ever ended up in the system where they would be able to find your name and find out more about you having affiliations with the Sevens?
What's that?
Would you have a record?
Not sure. I don't know if I typically don't do crime. I keep crime from being discovered.
Sure.
Um,
However, you know,
but,
you could
I
still
mean-
be caught in inconvenient places at certain times and maybe have been in the system.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, they are definitely going to be keeping track of that. And again, they don't have anything to hold you on, and they are going to remind you both not to leave town, which, no one ever leaves this town. But they are going to tell you that anyway, because that's the thing you say to people.
For sure.
Okay.
I think I probably, like, walking in to the interrogation room, I grabbed a donut, like, off the counter. Just, like, this one's easy. Like, there's nothing going on here.
Sure.
I don't even make a phone call. I don't contact a lawyer, nothing. I'm just, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Wait for Kimi to come back. Actually, as we wait for Kimi to come back, I think maybe we should have some more downtime.
Okay.
I imagine everybody's going to kind of separate.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do.
So since right now you're working on your character's additional mythos, what does Holbrook do after this?
Well, I think I'd make sure that Sophia gets home safely
Sure.
to wherever.
Okay.
And then I think I'd probably try and catch Mira's late set
Sure. Okay.
before heading home.
All right.
I mean,
It's an opportunity if there's something that you have with your Mythos or Logos that you want to focus on to do so. That's really the
Yeah.
purpose of the downtime. When you do get home, the fairies are still playing with Red's coat.
oh, I'd be like, seriously, you were supposed to give it back.
We did. We brought it back to you.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's so much fun. Can we keep it?
No, I'll get you a different coat. This one belongs to somebody else.
But this coat's so much fun.
I understand. I'll get you a
It's so much fun. Look,
beautiful
we're
coat.
detectives.
Yes.
Rah, we drink too much.
You know what? I'll get you a hat, too.
Ooh, we do like hats.
Maybe I'll get a bunch of little hats.
No, one big hat.
Both.
Lots of big hats.
There's just a fleet of hats flying through the sky. Yes, we will get you some hats.
Okay.
Um,
We like pretending to be a people.
Focusing on, like, during downtime, focusing on something. What do I do for that? Like,
I mean, it's really up to you if you want to, depending on what your mysteries are and the things that are important specifically to your character, not the group and not the main story. If there's anything you want to focus on, like, since you're a mob boss, spend some time working on your automats and making sure all of that's running smoothly or whatnot.
Everything's fine.
Magically.
Sure. Okay.
That
I
kind
get
of
you.
thing.
I get you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just giving you guys all a little bit of that time if you want to advance something, and you don't have to.
No. I think I'd probably try and catch up with the crew
Okay.
because I haven't seen a lot of them in a few days. This has been all kind of a big snowball of shit. So I'll probably like go down to Jiminy's, call the guys, see about getting a meeting with everybody, bring them in, talk through what's been going on so they're aware.
Sure.
Like everybody's kind of been on edge.
And
since
there's
Omar
a lot of
died,
anxiety with your group, especially since Omar died.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be like, we've got this under control. I'm in the process of tracking down who is causing trouble for us. The Sevens are with us, so you be nice to them for now. Like we're on the same page here. It's some uptown jerks that are coming around and messing up our equilibrium. But yeah, basically I catch up everybody on what's going on and kind of give them the rundown.
Yeah. And they fill you in that in this time with everything going on that there's been a lot more police activity in your area and the Sevens area, and some stuff that they suspect has been frame-ups.
So
that's the information your guys relay to you.
That sounds like the kind of dirty pool these people would be playing. They got their mitts in City Hall.
And the Sevens are experiencing the same problems from everything that your gang has said, because since you've been occupied and everything, they have been communicating a little bit with the Sevens.
That's great. Yeah.
Okay. What does Red do after all of this business goes down?
I feel like she goes back to like her apartment and changes into like her normal clothes again.
Sure.
And then
how does she feel after basically being challenged by the huntsman and being called a wild animal?
I feel like she's in like a weird place because she feels empowered because she kind of kicked ass and like ran up a wall and all that. But she's also like unsettled because she doesn't necessarily want to become like the wolf. Mm-hmm. So I did mark attention on that, on her mythos for that fight.
Okay.
So I think that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. But I think she's probably very conflicted about that.
Yeah, and at this point, if you kind of look at your hands, you can see like where the claws have been. They're starting to come back.
Yeah. So she probably just like pours herself. Like I feel like all my scenes are like this, but she pours herself like a stiff drink, and then like goes and lays down.
Okay.
So,
what is Sophia doing for the evening?
Sophia is going to probably flip the fuck out. That's probably what she's doing. She's going to go home and probably flip the fuck out about encountering Hitzman again and then Hitzman dying. And kind of sort of coming to terms with that reality.
And what does that look like from a mechanical standpoint? Because I know that you went ahead and turned in your Hitzman Logos card, which was a defining event.
Yes. I think she is realizing that there was more of a connection than she thought there was. And that she just killed somebody who's actually really important to her. And I'm still figuring out power tag and stuff like that. But
sure. But
yeah. I'm going to use the Subversion theme book.
Okay.
So that's this stealthy, killy
Cool.
one. But she hasn't tracked down Red to try and get back that knife.
Sure.
She's kind of abandoned it. Yeah, it's probably some focusing on sort of like what this means to her, etc., and then maybe going out and getting a drink and not focusing on it anymore.
Fair enough. So everybody has had a chance to while the evening away, and another day dawns in Marchen City. What is everybody going to do?
I feel like Red is actually going to call the police department
Okay.
to see if they're still in lockup, because as far as she knows, they got arrested last night. So I don't think she'll give her name or anything, but she'll be like, I just wanted to see if my husband was still was locked up last night. He didn't come home.
Well, it sounds like it's a really strong foundation for a marriage.
Hey, honey, you know someone for 10 years. They
hired
changed.
Annie Potts as a receptionist.
Man, this department is judgy.
Oh yeah, they are.
No, he's no longer here.
Oh. Can you tell me when he got released?
A while ago.
Well, thank you. You've been very helpful.
I'm sure.
Click.
Yeah, the police department's garbage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, it's just all NPCs that Mac plays are garbage. With very rare exception.
I think Sophia is going to find Red.
Okay. Do you go to Red's place?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever name your detective agency?
I don't think I did. I think I've said like 3 different names and I keep forgetting them.
I like the idea that she keeps changing it all the
Yeah.
time because she can't make up her mind.
Yeah.
Detective agency.
I
pretty much
literally
what it
have it written in my notes as unnamed detective agency.
I'm sure it's not unnamed, but
Well, the name is unnamed.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure the name is not unnamed, but it is kind of unnamed.
Who's on first?
Exactly.
The detective.
The detective. I'm cool, but not cold also. Yes. It's a callback to our first game. It was very awkward introducing myself. It was fantastic. Anyway, yeah, so she probably hasn't even put detective agency on her new door, so.
Okay.
So, knock, knock.
She's gonna get her, like, a gun and, like, be ready with, like, the chain lock.
Sure.
Oh! One moment. Open it. Come on in. It seems like you guys got released last night.
Yeah. I just go and just kind of flop down on whatever couch or chair that's in there.
I'm sure languidly.
Yes.
Red's doing the awkward cleaning while I talk, hoping you don't know to kick laundry in the other room, shut the door, like, someone cute is here.
Oh, God, last night was just awful.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a big relief to you, right? Like, don't have to worry about that asshole anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't have to worry about him anymore. It's don't have to look over my shoulder.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Well, gotta find Holbrook. We probably have a very limited amount of time before stepmother sends somebody else, honestly.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, okay. As long as, just don't leave me alone, okay?
No problem. Yeah. We should probably have Holbrook,
Meet us here?
yeah, yes, that's, yeah. Could Sit up.
Okay.
Okay.
So just a little bit in a way that doesn't help at all.
Yeah. She's gonna go and turn her back and like start doing dishes or something where she's not looking at Sophia. Yeah. Well, we should also have Holbrook's guys like take credit for taking out the hitsman. It'll build up his gang's rep and maybe make them more careful about taking aim at him next time.
I don't know if you want Stepmother to kill the entire gang.
Well, I mean, taking out the hitsman's a big deal.
Yeah, Stepmother's going to be mad.
Well,
Stepmother has resources that could take out that entire gang.
oh.
So maybe we say Stepmother did it.
Well,
Maybe we don't say anybody did it, and we let it be not us. Maybe?
I mean, Stepmother's gonna know she didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, whoever Stepmother thinks did it is she's going to go after, and we were there.
Okay.
So even if she didn't think we did it, she's going to go after us.
Maybe.
So maybe we should find a new apartment under an alias?
Well, probably we should just try and start
Fine.
moving against Stepmother sooner.
Yeah. That's a good idea. And we should find Holbrook.
Yes.
Have Holbrook come over.
Yeah. You looked at your card like you were going to do
You know what?
No.
You know what? I think there's probably a knock at your door.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Open with the chain there. Hey. Oh.
It's just a guy
Uh-huh.
with a box that's just beautiful, right? Like the box is, this big. Just, like when you see a package that has been wrapped by somebody that really knows what the fuck they're doing and not just like the person that's like, "There."
That's how I tend to wrap packages.
Just throw a wrapping paper and tape at it until it stops fighting back. But yeah, just he's like, delivery.
Who the hell are you?
Delivery guy?
Open it.
Well, I don't. Okay. And he kind of starts messing with it, mostly unsuccessfully, because it's like he's like, oh, and then he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out like a pen knife.
Yeah.
And he cuts the ribbon, opens it up. It's your coat.
No. Okay. Thank you. Just leave it there.
He's like, all right, lady.
After he's gone, I'm gonna go out, grab it, pull it back in, and put the chain back on. Oh, good. Just gonna put that on. It feels a little bit better. Yeah. Why don't you give Holbrook a ring over at Jiminy's, or they'll at least know how to get in touch with them.
Are they open this early in the morning?
Holbrook and his guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably won't be Jiminy who actually answers the phone, though. Usually it's one of Holbrook's guys.
Ring, 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 ring.
You can play the part of your guy.
Yeah, no, I'm just. I thought I remembered the name, but then I don't.
Oh, the name of the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one particular guy who answered the phone.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, is Holbrook there?
Who is calling?
This is Sophia White.
Oh, very good. I will pass phone.
Great. I will pass phone too. Here.
And then you hear, like you hear the like person that doesn't know to cover the
Yeah.
receiver, like boss, phone for you, and then some fumbling and
She's
cord
gonna
like
hand the phone over to Red.
like idiot.
When
Just
Red's doing the dishes, she's gonna look at you and be like, "You do it. It's just Holbrook. You talk to him."
hello.
Hi, Holbrook. It's Sophia.
Ah,
Um,
get some sleep.
kind of. You?
A little bit.
We were just wondering if you wanted to talk about the things that we were, talking about before.
Yeah, we do need to plan our social calendar.
Mm-hmm. And that was a lovely night last night. I really appreciate it. I mean, it's a shame the cops had to spoil it, but we should do that again sometime.
I agree. I had a wonderful time, aside from the detective. But it's a new day, so yes.
Should we meet you there?
What about? You know what? We just stocked some amazing pastries. You come on by the automat. That's like my gang's primary money laundering business is
Nice.
this automated dispensary of random things.
Red, while this conversation is going on, I imagine you're probably washing dishes. You got a pot in there.
Yeah.
For a half of a second, when you look back down at the pot, there's a pair of eyes staring back at you.
Oh. Okay. Wolfish eyes.
What a creep!
No,
Oh.
no.
Oh.
There are eyes looking at you, and they look scared.
Okay.
And then they disappear.
All right. I'm gonna flip the pot over, dump out all the water, like drop the pot, and like back up.
Are you okay? What happened?
There were some eyes.
Did you just get hit by a bus?
I don't. No. What?
Red's doing housework.
Red's doing dishes.
Oh,
That's oddly specific.
well, it was a big crash and bang, and you sounded concerned.
No, there was some eyes in the water.
Right. She says everything's fine with the water.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. At least it's not a slumlord with rusty pipes, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably that too.
I don't know if this line's being tapped.
That's true.
Oh no, we shouldn't have an actual open discussion. But yeah, we've made the arrangements. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, I'll meet you over there.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna go meet.
all right. You go to the automat, one of the exotic automat line.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking for the subversion power, it's going to be the hitsman ability to seem like he like he belongs wherever he is, like he kind of blends in.
Sure.
So I kind of want it to be a cosplay power.
Nice.
So I'll figure out what it is, but it's like the clothes make the man kind of thing.
Sure.
Okay.
5th floor, ladies department.
Wait, what?
Like the just
Captain Peacock.
like the outfits and being
Oh.
able to change and
Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Sorry, that was a very, very, very old reference to elevators and department stores. The end.
Yay.
So you all meet up at the automat.
Red's gonna get some food because she's hungry.
They probably put out like a assortment of steamed buns.
Okay. Sure.
They're
enough.
delicious.
Yeah, they're delicious. That's awesome.
It's the exotic automat.
Oh, the exotic one.
Well, that's our brand. Yeah. We stock food from around the world.
All the places that aren't Marchen City, somehow.
So, fun fact, during the 20s, my great-grandfather opened one of LA's first automats.
Nice.
But while he was a big dreamer, he was a terrible businessman, and he didn't ever devise a way to make sure people paid for all of the stuff that they grabbed, and went out of business very quickly.
Don't you have to like put in a quarter to like get the door to open?
He did it with plates, like counting plates. But people started putting just to put the plates back in and shut the door when they got a new one. So then didn't really plan on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are jerks. All right. So I'm eating, like stuffing my face.
Yes. Eating buns. She saw a pair of eyes in the water.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Pair of eyes.
Are there napkins and stuff at the table? Like, I'm going to immediately start covering all our drinks with napkins. I'm not a little paranoid about any reflective surface. So,
Fair enough. Wow.
Wrap things.
You know, I saw the same thing with the gemstones.
And then the hitsman came for you.
So I'm thinking it's our friend uptown looking around.
Well, it's definitely not the hitsman.
No.
But it wasn't the hitsman last time.
Right.
No.
You know.
I mean, if it's happening again after he's dead, it's definitely not.
Were they... Well, and there were two of them.
There were two eyes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if he'd survived and we didn't know about it.
Yeah. Pretty sure he did. He smelled dead. I mean, yeah.
I'll take
What
your
else
word for it.
What else can you smell?
Don't ask me that in an automat.
It's clean. It's nice in here.
It is. It's fine. Don't eat the potato salad.
Oh, come on. We don't poison people. We're an upstanding business.
Just leave the potato salad out to here.
It's fine.
That's film over the top keeps it
Mac,
fresh.
you said that the eyes look frightened or frightening?
Frightened.
Frightened, okay.
Frightened?
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh, excellent.
it was weird too. Like the eyes, they looked kind of frightened, like it was scared or something.
Scared of you?
I mean, maybe. That seems unlikely.
Well,
I don't know, you're pretty scary.
you know, we
Yeah. Oh.
Scare me?
we took care of one of the biggest customers in town last
did.
night. So maybe now's the time to press our advantage.
Yeah.
And I totally neglected to write down the name that he said. Jeanette or
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Jeanette. We heard that name before. But you did.
No,
No, you guys did.
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Red would totally remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy does not.
It was when we were in the stone place, the jewelry bazaar.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like in a Rolodex.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we track down this person now, try and make the hop, skip, and a jump up the chain before she gets her ducks in a row.
Yeah, she probably already knows that the hitsman's gone.
Well, then we should grab the last stone as soon as possible. Or the next one.
Well, the museum's probably a crime scene now.
No real crimes happen at the museum.
And you're a detective. Someone might have hired you.
Do we know who owns the museum?
Well, we know someone who is a great benefactor of the museum.
That's true. We can give it a shot. police department's not super keen on me.
Well, I mean,
Well-
if the mayor's wife hired you,
Yeah? I'll go for it.
We can check it out. We can also go back tonight when it's empty.
We could do that too. We did check it out and like make note of stuff, didn't we? Specifically in our last visit.
I didn't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, before we got attacked by the hits.
I did.
Yeah, we made.
And then I freaked out and I stood in the corner.
Yeah.
I shoved a knife in a dude's mouth
Yeah.
and stabbed a guy, and that's about it.
That was fun.
That was good. It was a good night.
I haven't had to rough somebody up personally in a long time.
I did net zero investigating.
So, going back during the day, I don't know how you'd get into a case.
Yeah.
At a new exhibit, people are going to be in there all day. There's going to be a security guard standing right next to things.
I agree. We'll have to go in at night. Do our best, but yeah, there's going to be too many innocent people there during the day. Just looking at the exhibit, now that it's open to the public,
So,
then we should.
we can do that tonight, but during the day, maybe we try and find this Jeanette person.
I think that's our best plan.
Now, you said you know something about this person?
Yeah, they were in the Rolodex of that Jewel guy that we ended up.
You got a phone number
he-
or an address? Or?
He chose to jump off a building,
Yeah.
like actually, but with a gun instead of a building.
Yeah.
But he
Oh.
did. He actually did it.
Yeah. We.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But
He was scared. He was scared of stepmother.
Can I roll to remember who was it? Was it you or I that looked through the Rolodex? Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
My guess is it's you because.
Oh yeah, because I was investigating.
Sophia was busy cleaning.
Yeah, that's true. I think I was investigating the room. So can I roll to remember the contact info on the Rolodex?
Yes, I'm trying to remember if that was exactly what happened, but that was a few games sessions.
Yeah,
So.
I think you're right. I think you were cleaning and I investigated the room. I used my detective skills to investigate the room.
Yeah, I just
Um,
don't know why you wouldn't have grabbed the phone number at the same time.
I don't remember.
Let's just
We'll
say,
roll to say I
regardless-
have it, like however it would have, whether it was memory or grabbing it. Or whatever.
Let's say it was pigeon scratch and it's really hard to make out.
Okay.
So you're rolling to
Good dice.
figure it out.
5, 6, 7, and then can I add detective?
Sure.
And what big eyes you have to like remember what I've seen.
Sure.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
And
then finding
a little.
And then finding people.
I will give you one or the other of those.
Okay.
well,
So
that's
2. It
still
doesn't
an
really.
8.
Yeah, it's still an 8, 9. Or no, 7, 8, 9. Yeah,
Yeah, it's still
nine.
an 8-9.
yeah,
That's
good.
You can also choose one. Your investigation exposes you to danger. The clues you get are fuzzy, incomplete, or part true, part false. Whoever or whatever you're asking questions of can ask you one question as well. But that's a little difficult right
Yeah,
now.
since they don't already are.
Talkative Rolodex.
Yeah, it can expose me to danger.
Okay. Noted.
Yes.
Go ahead and ask questions.
How can I contact this person?
It is really hard to parse out, but there is a phone number.
Okay. I'm going to write it on a napkin. This is their phone number, if I, from the jewelry place. So, do we want to just give them a call? They might.
Well, I wouldn't want to
disappear
tip our
then.
hand.
Yeah.
Maybe we make a stop at the phone company.
And to find out where this is.
Yeah, they know where extensions go.
Is that phone books?
Do you know anyone there?
Do they phone
Not a
books have
soul.
addresses? They do usually, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
old school phone book.
Yeah. It's been a really long time since I looked at one. Sorry.
Well, the white pages would have numbers and names, but it would be hard to search by number
Probably.
because they're not in
And it only said Jeanette. It didn't have a last name listed.
Right.
Yeah.
But we could tell at least where the number was from, maybe.
Yeah. I
Can you
mean,
bibbity boppity boop it? Bibbity boppity snoop it? Sorry, I was really excited about that.
Bibbidi boppity snoop it.
Yeah.
yes. Look, I drop a guy off a building, and I still get bibbity boppity snoop. All right. Let's see what I can do.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm
gonna
gonna
go-
see if I can,
I'm gonna go over and grab one of the phone books.
like, Ouija board the phone book with my wand.
Change the game.
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work.
Yeah. The phone book bursts in the flames.
Whoa!
It totally works.
Boxcars.
A lot.
Holy shit.
It's working.
And it opens to a whole list of names. And there is one Jeanette on the page. Jeanette
right.
Watkins.
Does the phone number match the phone number we have?
Yes. Actually, wait. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
That was a hell of a roll. It does not match.
Oh.
Nah. I'm gonna trust the name and number in the book.
Okay.
Does it give an address?
I think at this point, phone books had addresses
They
in
used
them.
to,
So,
yeah. But I mean, if a person pays to have the unlisted,
Oh, she would. I mean, if she can pay to have it unlisted, she definitely would have. But I think that it's probably in there.
okay.
It miraculously appears underneath just because you rolled so well.
Yeah, you rolled real well.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
shifted down 2 lines
Like
and
very
the address
fairy-like
wavers into
fonts.
place. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, it's like a golden flowing
Yeah.
script pens it in. I'm like, oh, that's the address. Very good.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Well, that went better than I expected.
You do realize Bibbidi Boppity Snoop is a thing now.
Yeah.
Forever.
Apparently, if that's what it takes to actually roll well, I'm in. All right. Well, this is great news. It's early. Let's have another cup of coffee, and then we'll go take a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this address?
Uptown.
Of course, for sure.
Is
Oh,
Sophia having coffee?
With everybody?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate because there is, for a flash of a moment, reflected in your cup is a screaming mouth. And then it disappears. Like screaming like trying to get your attention. And then disappears.
I have no coffee, but I'm a scream.
Huh. Oh man. I played the video game of I Have No Mouth. But I'm
Yeah.
Ashamed. No, it's terrible.
Oh, it's balls.
Like they're. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's a
bad in a lot of
long,
ways.
bad
It's-
story.
Oh, it's yeah. Something's wrong. Like, I just saw a reflection. Somebody's like screaming as if terrified. Like something's wrong. This isn't. I mean, can't be stepmother. She isn't afraid of anything, unless she's trying to mess with us. It's possible.
I mean, everybody's afraid of something.
Yeah, but stepmother's not afraid of us.
Maybe it's not us. Maybe there's something else after her.
I don't know. I don't know.
Have I ever encountered reflection magic before?
Yes, you have.
I mean, aside from when I saw the eyes myself. in the
Yes, you
gem.
have.
Okay. When did I don't... If it happened in the game, I'm sorry, I really don't.
It did happen in the game.
Okay.
Why don't you roll investigate? See if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me an investigate roll. We will forget about some of the mechanics here.
Oh.
Oof, oof.
I used it all up on the phone book, guys.
I mean, you guys can all try if you want
say
to.
the magic word.
Well, I'm not snooping on anybody this time. I'm just trying to remember something.
If you guys all want to give me an investigate roll, just like a straight up investigate roll.
Like not adding anything, just
Yeah, just straight up.
6.
6. Not a sausage.
I mean, so we can't add anything to it if we have stuff that would add to an investigate roll?
What do you have?
I have detective, finding people.
Actually,
What
those
big eyes
would.
you have?
The first two would apply.
Okay. So
You
6,
guys
7,
have
8.
seen somebody looking into a glass before and seeming to know things.
Should never play detective ever.
Argent.
Oh yeah, they did.
Argent has a magic mirror?
Not. Did she look into a mirror, or
She looked into a reflective
yeah,
surface. Remember, she
did.
called you all out on being what you were.
That's right.
Oh.
It wasn't a mirror. I think she looked in.
Okay.
She looked into a martini
Yeah,
glass.
that's-
Yeah.
it was.
Oh.
It's very cool.
I didn't connect that dot at all. I mean, I remember the encounter with her, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So red,
well.
that pops into your brain.
Wait, like, remember when we were having drinks with Argent? Like she had looked into her
Yeah.
martini all weird. Maybe she's been the one who's keeping an eye on us. Maybe she's in trouble. Makes a lot more sense than stepmother.
Well, that would explain why she's scared.
Yeah. If she's screaming, then
Well, let's go check her place.
Yeah, you guys know where she is because
I do remember.
you had her
I tracked her
followed.
down.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna
Leave the automat and go over to Argent's.
Yeah.
quickly make our way to
All right. You get over to her apartment, and the door has been broken into,
Oh, good.
and there is obvious signs of a struggle.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. How many?
3. Detective, finding people, and what big eyes you have.
Okay.
Let's see. Does it look like Argent was taken away from this place alive?
You don't see or smell any blood.
And no, like, smell of death either, so she wasn't, like, strangled or anything. Okay. Who did this?
Probably somebody not very high up on the food chain.
Okay. Can I tell, like, what, that's 3 questions. Can I smell, like, which direction they went?
The trail has gotten stale.
Okay.
You do notice that all of the reflective surfaces in the place have been turned towards the walls.
Okay. Interesting. Like, I don't have any more questions. Never mind.
You know what? I'll turn one around.
Okay. It's just a mirror.
I'll spend a minute.
Can I get info on that last question that you gave me? Since the trail has gone cold, am I able to tell, like, how long ago it was?
It's been at least a day.
Okay. Cool. I think this happened over a day ago, so it didn't happen while we were in the automat. So if she was contacting us, then she's contacting us from wherever she's at.
That means she's still alive.
Yeah, she's definitely, she wasn't dead when she left here.
Where do you think they took her?
I mean, she knows about the stones.
Can we do the reflection back? If we see her, can we like somehow see back? I don't know how this works.
I have no idea. I've only seen her stare into a martini glass, and I've done that a lot, so it didn't really come to mind. Not martinis, actually whiskey, but there's not as much of a reflective surface.
We can make it whiskey reflective surface, just more whiskey.
Oh,
Do
no.
you need more whiskey?
I mean, always. But not with magic, I just stare at whiskey, because, yeah. So, I mean, she seems to be able to get glimpses to us, so maybe if we turn around all the mirrors, maybe she could contact us again? Give us a hint of where she's at?
Or maybe she's trying to make sure that someone doesn't see her. Because stepmother looks through mirrors.
Alright. She might think that. It's true. Well, I mean, she seems to be reaching out. Stepmother's going to know we're on her trail anyway. She's got to already know that. That's why she sent the hitsman after us. Seeing where we are. I don't know. Maybe just take one of the mirrors with us and then look into it. But I feel like the more reflective surfaces we've got around us, the bigger chance she's got of making contact.
Break the mirrors?
No, of her reaching out to us. The girl with the jewels.
And we'd have more reflective surfaces.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't know how any of this works.
She can use martinis, so I suppose if she can use your automat coffee.
I want to try and stare into a mirror.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to try and stare into a mirror till I go blind. I have literally nothing that can help with this unless the wishing well helps. Because I'm wishing on a fucking star.
Okay. However, there's good news for you.
Yay.
You have moved further down the track to your mythos.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something that seems to be kind of chewing at the back of your brain with regard to that, about something about mirror, mirror on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel more in touch with this other past life of yours than you had previously.
Right. So I'll mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah, so that will be you're going to look beyond the mist.
Okay.
So you reach inside to get in touch with your mythos. You can feel the truth behind things without knowing how. Play it out like the investigate move, but roll mythos instead.
Okay, so it's the number of mythos things I have.
Yep.
Okay, that's +3. So that's 5 plus 3 is 8.
8. Your clues equal your mythos.
Okay, where is Argent?
You realize that her mouth was moving when you were looking in the coffee cup, and she was saying stepmother. So it wasn't just a scream, she was like, stepmother.
But I can't tell where she is.
I'll let you burn your other 2 mythos if you want to look in a mirror and see what you can see.
I totally want to do that.
Okay.
That's a deal.
Yeah, let me see what I can see.
Clearly you have to say the magic words.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
It works.
And in the mirror that's been flipped away from the wall, you see a very watery version of Argent's face. She's like, it's about time. I can't talk for long.
What happened?
Stepmother kidnapped me.
Where are you?
I don't know. She knows better than to put me somewhere where I can figure out where I am. And it's confusing, and I don't know.
Who took you?
A couple of goons.
Is there a window anywhere?
No.
Do you seem to be like in a basement?
It's
Something like
really hard to tell. It's I can't even find the edges of the room. Mostly it's I can hear her when she's asking me to look for things, and I've got a mirror here, and that's about it. And I get some meals and nothing else. But you got to get to the other gem. You have to beat her.
Don't worry.
For all of us.
Which other one are you talking about?
You already know.
The green one.
The one at the museum.
Is stepmother moving on the green gem right now? Do you know if she knows where it is? Do you know that she knows where it is?
I wouldn't dare to spy on her. I don't know. I just know that they had me looking for a few different things and looking out the gems and finding you guys, and somebody's coming. I gotta go. And it just gone.
I think we should get that gem now.
What time is it?
Early afternoon?
I mean, stepmother wouldn't be able to take it in the middle of the day either, would she?
Stepmother can do whatever she wants if she really wants to. So just have somebody take it, kill them, done. And people will do it because she'll kill everybody they know. If they don't.
I don't have a way to get to that gem right now without being implicated in robbing the museum.
I mean, what if it looked like we belonged there?
Yeah. Like we were a guard or someone.
Yeah.
Or at least one of us.
I mean, do you only do, like, ball gowns?
I honestly haven't tried other things. It's kind of a
Specialty.
just a focus. They tend to come up more often than museum guard. Not a lot of people wish, like, oh, if only I could have a museum guard uniform, my dreams would come true. That's not a big thing.
So I want to go like around a corner and come back and have a museum guard outfit.
Ah, nice.
But also probably one that's not super appropriate for a museum guard because it's like her and all of her like extra power tags are gonna add towards making this thing.
Okay.
But yeah, like a museum guard outfit.
It's like the sexy museum
It's
guard
like-
you'd
yeah.
buy at the Halloween store.
Oh God, it is. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, that made me so sad.
That's your whole. That power is now that whole aisle.
Well, here.
Sexy Campbell soup can.
Lake,
Sexy.
the Lake
Like-
Avenue.
I was like, all right, I'm going to be a chef now. Oh man.
Damn it.
Okay, so
You get a hat and an apron. Fuck.
I actually have an idea.
Just angry about it. Gotta get a whole outfit.
Using this. So, one of the things about the sneak around rolls is to impersonate somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you take some of your new powers and some of the fact that you've got animal friends and combine those and have the animals make you a guard outfit?
Yes, exactly. That's
But like,
I have
but like, let's see how good it is or is not.
clothes make the man. Is my first power tag.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so I have that. I have animal control and whistle while you work.
Well, if you're gonna have critters sewing an outfit, let's go somewhere other than a kidnapped victim's apartment.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. We're gonna.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm assuming we're gonna go somewhere where
Just
there's.
'cause we have to. I don't want to have another conversation with the lieutenant today.
yeah. So you all leave, I assume,
Yeah.
and go back to.
I feel like we're just going to go to the museum, right?
Well, we need a stopping
Okay.
point in the middle.
Okay.
So I got an extra tag for my expression mythos, which is fairest of them all, which is something from the Subversion theme book. So I put Lake Avenue.
Nice. Nice.
Thanks,
Great.
guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. God damn.
I feel like that is almost the weakness tag for that.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Oh, yeah, no. I'm going to do the weakness tag for the Mythos. Yeah, Lake Avenue.
Avenue.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
so
do something else here.
let's see how good
Because that is
your
a
guard
bad
outfit
thing.
is.
That is not a good thing. Okay.
Let's
We go back to red.
Yeah, we can go. I feel like that's. Yeah, now that she knows that it was not stepmother spying on her, I think she's okay going back to her place. So we can go back and that can be our point of attack.
Okay.
Are we going to see how good your outfit is?
Yeah, let's see how good this outfit is. Might figure out some other power tags for it later, but right now, yeah. We're doing Clothes Make the Whoop Man, Animal Control, and Whistle While You Work.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a 4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay. Good.
Cool. So it's complicated.
Actually, I probably would have invoked League Avenue.
Yeah.
And so that'd be like, that's a miss.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
if you invoke Lake Avenue,
Yeah.
it's a miss, and it is a guard uniform in the barest sense of what a guard uniform might be.
God damn it. This is everything I've ever hated.
Yeah, it is full Lake Avenue, but like worse.
It's Lake Avenue, but you're not supposed to actually leave the bedroom.
Yeah. It's bad.
Oh God.
I like it.
I think I'm gonna go. Let me see if I can talk to some of my guys and see about, maybe a laundry truck.
What? I got this.
Goes just.
Okay, I'll do this. You guys get the laundry truck, okay?
Well, you've got a lot going, but I
think she's 100% convinced that this is a good idea.
Is she though?
I just don't think you should go outside because you might get arrested.
Yeah, like the badge literally just says cop on it.
In twigs.
It says hot fuzz.
So, maybe the uniform company.
Maybe they should work for a little bit longer next time.
It's a great start. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely has its place.
I like it.
I'll save it for later, I guess.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. I love the idea of you slowly filling up a closet with all the stuff these little critters make. They're like, damn it, critters, I'm not a whore.
I said politician. What is this? It's a
just a
tie.
All right.
You guys are please just animals over.
Red's
Look
like,
what I have to
her
work
face
with.
is like matching her coat at this point, so she's just gonna turn around and be like, okay, like straightening things.
Okay, so that happened.
That happened, and I guess we get a van.
Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to make a phone call.
Okay.
I'm going to try and contact the guys. Be like, hey, whatever the 1940s equivalent of that Cintas uniform company is. You see those delivery vans. They go around, they deliver them all over the place.
Okay.
I need you guys to find a couple of uniforms.
Okay. Why don't you... I feel that's also sort of a sneak around.
Okay.
Because you're basically on their behalf trying to sneak and get what you need.
So my crew
Sure.
criminal,
Yep.
solid leadership.
Yeah.
Look at me, I got 3 tags.
You did
My
it!
first time ever. I'm very excited. And I got 13.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Everyone who should fall for it falls for it. So all the way down the line, your guys managed to get them to get the van, get some guard uniforms, the whole shebang.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a hell of a roll. You can still wear yours underneath the other guard
Oh
uniform.
yeah, it's basically underwear, so
Great support.
yeah, very supportive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where most of the fabric is.
Yeah.
So I mean, fucking squirrels,
You just
bunch of
see-
pervs everywhere.
You just see a bunch of pigeons. They're just like flipping through like the Sears catalog. Just that one section. Be like, what do we gotta make next time?
Bird brains.
All right, you managed to get the stuff that you need.
Awesome.
Cool. So I guess we make our way to the museum.
Sure.
Yeah,
Got a truckload of uniforms. There's gotta be something that
I got at least one apron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Is everybody dressed in guard uniform? Or how are you guys going to work this?
Catering? Is that what you said, or?
No, it's like the guard uniform.
Oh, okay, like the actual guard uniform.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. I guess I'll be in guard uniform.
Well, I mean that's a good point. I guess there might be like guys cleaning up from the event last night.
The museum would have probably hustled because it
We've
was
done
the
all that
opening
already.
day.
Yeah.
Man.
Excuse me.
I feel like we're going to need a distraction.
I know someone who can do that.
I mean, I can cause a different kind of distraction if you think you guys would be better with the sleight of hand stuff. I'm not super great with any of that.
What? No, that's not my jam.
I'll get the gem.
Okay.
I just have no idea how I'm going to get it out of a room full of the public.
Distraction.
Distraction.
I mean, I guess you could just take off the outer layer and...
Well, I was just going to light a
People-
fire somewhere.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. Same thing.
What? Just, no, I was going to just light a fire and a smoke alarm.
I was going to start a fight.
All of these things.
Firefight!
Okay.
For PCs, you have to set things on fire.
You know what?
Oh my god.
We
Burn
killed
down
one
the
person.
fucking museum.
Now we're going to light a fire.
Yeah.
Murder hobos, one and
The
all.
I said
Museum
light
of
a
Natural
fire,
History
not
is
burn
just
down
literally
the
going
museum.
to...
Everyone's mythos
It's
changed
just a
to murder
wastebasket.
hobo.
But something's going to go wrong. You're going to be like, I'm going to light it, just a small fire. Just set up the smoke alarm.
Be fine.
Whatever, and then you'd be like, oops, I kicked it over. Onto that gasoline.
I do need gasoline.
All right. Here's what I think I'm going to do. We get to the museum. We're all in the guard uniforms. We go around the back, and we get inside. I'm going to be counting on you to help us get through the door.
Okay.
Because whoever's working there obviously doesn't know who we are.
Right.
We're not the usual crew.
Or the special crew. For the alarm.
Maybe the boss wanted extra security on opening day. Whatever excuse you come up with. But I'm counting on you to convince somebody that that's the truth. I will make my way to the case. Because we saw where the gem was in the case. And then I can probably get into the case but I don't know if I can deal with the alarm. So, before I open it, I'll signal for the distraction ideas.
Or maybe we could get to where the alarm is. Like, where does the alarm trigger? I don't
There's
know how
probably a
these things
security office or something.
What if we set off the fire alarm before you set off the case alarm?
That too?
work. That's a good idea. So I'll get us in. Do you want to set off the fire alarm, Red?
Sure. Can't
So-
be that hard.
Red will set off the fire alarm. We will go to the case. When we're at the case, Red will set off the fire alarm. You will get the thing. I will run distraction.
Okay.
And then we will leave. Yeah?
What do the fire alarms look like?
No, just light them in the fire.
Well, I mean, that's a common, like, or
Yeah.
just pull the...
Oh, yeah, that's the
You
thing.
don't have to burn it.
It's a public building.
Yeah.
Like, there are those things.
It's true. Shit. Power tag. Start a fire.
Fire starter.
Sorry. Prodigy dance.
Have you guys ever listened to the Tiger Lilies? Oh, they're awesome. They have like accordion and they sing in like this
Oh,
horrible
okay.
falsetto. And they have
Oh.
a song about lighting fires and it's amazing.
Nice.
Anyway.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That's our plan.
Yeah.
Ready, break.
Yeah, we got this.
All
right.
Pull fire alarm.
We're like the worst episode of Leverage ever.
It's
Yeah,
like
I'm
Shadowrun, but terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this gem heist very much so far.
Yeah.
Time heist.
I had all kinds of good ideas for a nighttime event.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You go to the museum.
You know what? On the way over there, I'm going to try and... Can I try a sneak around magic on myself
Okay.
to kind of just make me look a little different?
Sure. Yeah. I think that's where disguise would probably fall in, so... Okay.
What's
I have one thing that we didn't think about until just now. I'm carrying 2 gems on me in my coat. I can't wear my coat if I'm pretending to be a guard.
I wouldn't leave them in the truck.
No, I wouldn't leave them
Put
here either.
them in your pocket then of the guard uniform.
So if we get caught, I'm caught with 2 gems in my...
You won't get caught then. You just will get caught and you don't. That's the plan.
Okay.
Let's
mean,
burn that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
you could give one to me, and then you keep one, and then
I'll pick up the
Holbrook
third
will
one.
have the third one,
And we'll be...
and then
Oh,
they'd
that-
have to capture all of us for all of them.
We don't want to lose any of them. But if we get in a jam, your little friends or your friends could whisk them away maybe somewhere.
Yeah, in a pinch.
All right.
They do like your coat a lot.
Very good.
By the way, it was like super clean when you
yeah,
got it
was
back.
nice. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the coat and put them in my pocket.
All right.
You probably hear me whispering like in the corner of the
Yeah.
van. Like, you can play with the coat while we're gone. Let's stay in the van.
It's like practicing, like, this is a waltz. La, la, la,
Yeah.
la, la, la. Schottish. La, 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 la.
It smells vaguely of like fairy dust when I put it back on later. It's like, I'm okay with that. The stains
Yeah.
are gone.
Fairy dust. Oh man, I stabbed somebody on fairy dust once. That was awesome.
All right. So you guys head to the museum.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to try my disguise.
All right.
Do it.
Criminal,
All right.
cast a magic spell,
Okay.
transmutation.
Yeah.
That seems legit.
So 7, 10.
Nice.
10? Okay. Everyone who should fall for it falls for it.
Awesome. I like when I come back from whispering in the corner, I come back and I'm just another person. Like, now, like, totally bald. Like, super stereotypical security guard.
It's Holbrook.
What else can you smell?
Yeah. Right now, a lot of fairy dust.
Yeah.
He smells like Salisbury steak.
It's delicious. I love Salisbury steak. Especially
Okay.
when it's in mushroom gravy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the best.
That's the best.
You're going to the back entrance?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to meet her in the back room. Please don't speak.
The door's locked.
Just you and me.
Oh, okay. We're the first.
Yeah.
No. Okay. And there is a guard by the door.
All right. I'm going to be very convincing that I am
I am also a guard.
I am also a guard. I just happen to be a very attractive guard.
I too
and I'm
am
going
also
to
a guard.
Rely on that pretty privilege to get through. So close.
Wasn't expecting another shift.
Oh no, we're here special to watch over the area where all of the strangeness happened. I'm going to change the game.
Are you?
Well,
That seems like a convince roll.
Well, here's the thing that I plan to do is
Okay.
before seeing him to do
Oh.
a glamour on myself, which is clothes make the Wolfman, bewitching beauty, irresistible, and perfect hair and makeup, so that I had all of that together and set up so that when I met this person, I could convince through.
Okay.
So I'm trying to set up my.
You're trying to
bonuses
create like a
beforehand.
story tag kind of situation.
More of what are the words for it? Making a status for myself.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah.
Was-
Well, not a story tag, but a story tag would be great too.
Sure. I meant status.
So yeah. So that I really do look like a guard to them.
Okay.
And one.
Wait,
that,
you want to look like a guard, but you're going to use bewitching beauty?
Yes.
Fine guard.
Fine guard. If they recognize somebody, they'll remember me, and they won't remember the other two.
Okay.
But also hoping that the person will be, oh yes, absolutely. And by the way, can we hang out in the break room?
Okay.
Ooh, I'm so glad I did that because that's 4 plus 4 is an 8.
Okay. How many power tags did you use?
4.
Okay.
Well, I think it would be 3 really because of Lake Avenue. 'Cause that one applies way too often. Wah, wah. But yeah,
So you want to give yourself a status.
I'm going to give myself a status of the guard you wish you knew.
The guard next door.
No.
I'm joking.
Just that one
Actually,
coworker.
you know what? The guard next door would be great. I think the guard next door is good. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a status of 3, guard next door.
Okay. Okay. You approach, it's same conversation as we had 2 seconds ago.
Howdy.
Who assigned you?
Oh, we're just brought in for some extra help.
That doesn't answer my question.
Who assigned us?
Yes.
Well, I mean, it was the mayor's wife brought us in specifically for some extra help. She paid us separately. What's the mayor's wife's name?
She doesn't have a name.
She doesn't have a name. She was really worried about what happened last night, and so brought in for some extra eyes on everything.
You're still going to have to roll your convince roll.
Well, that's a 5 plus 3 is an 8. And if I can add anything else.
Well, you would still need to get to 10 because at 7 to 9, they give in a little but protect their own agenda.
Because I also am still bewitching beauty and irresistible.
I'm going to have to clear this. I can take you in as far as the break room, and then I'm going to have to go get some more. I'm going to have to make sure you're supposed to be here.
Well, I mean, we are supposed to be here. Like, what are you trying to say?
That I didn't get any information or heads up that there were going to be additional guards.
All right, well, whatever you want to do.
So, flags you in.
You pay the overtime.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the break room.
We'll see.
No skin off my skunk.
Interesting turn of phrase.
Red, kill him.
And it's going to take you...
That's our go-to move. It's like, well, that didn't work so well.
Red, kill him.
It's going to take you through to sort of a break room that's available. I'm going to make a call.
Do you mind if I went outside and have a smoke instead?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just be out in the alley, so whenever you get all this straightened out.
Okay.
Can I have a quick word with you real quick? Over there where you make...
Red's gonna
Sure,
go.
I guess. What?
Oh no, like over where the phone is.
Okay.
Confused look.
All right, so what?
Look, nothing, I just want to be here with you. Oh, come on. Like, you get bored here, right?
Oh, it's been pretty crazy today.
Yeah, but it's not like you've never gone to, like, the phone room with somebody else, right? Air quotes there.
Mm-hmm. You're not my type.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. You're my type, so I was hoping that you might be my type.
Look, maybe you talk to your friend out there for me. And,
Which one?
the bald one.
Oh. Yeah, let me give him a talking to. Let's see see what he's interested in. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're really cute.
I appreciate that you think so.
Yeah. Let me go talk to him. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
His type is super generic security guard.
Well, that's why he's a security guard. It's a target-rich environment.
Red's gonna give up on the security guard plan. She's gonna go back to the van and change into her normal clothes, but leave her coat off
Sure.
because it makes her easy
You get back to the
spot.
van and you open the door and the coat's there and then it just drops.
Scatter.
Cheese it!
Yeah.
There's like just a peal of tiny bells as it falls to the ground.
All right. So she's gonna get her normal clothes and she's gonna go in the front of the museum.
Okay.
Holbrook.
Fortunately, it's a very light fee to get inside
Yeah.
the museum.
She's got it. $100 or
The
whatever.
guard wants to talk to you. Wink, wink. No, it's cool. Yeah.
All right.
And the guard's kind of looking around the corner and sort of just like watching the conversation happen. Like,
And you see, the guard probably sees my face and go, huh? What? All right.
Is this worse than murdering somebody? No. Oh, yeah, no.
so,
I'll walk around the corner.
all right. So hey,
How's it going?
better now.
Well,
Your friend said that she'd talk to you for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Came by, said you wanted to talk a little.
Yeah. Where have you guarded before?
Oh, I had a gig, armored cars.
Oh. Heavy duty stuff.
Yeah. I had to stop, though, because I hurt my knee.
Oh, that's a shame. How's the knee now?
Better. But I wouldn't want to be, those coin bags get real heavy going up and down stairs.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
I put into work, special gigs like this. Kind of thing. And, this seems pretty special.
It is. It's nice to be on these kind of details. Makes a man feel important. I get assigned to stuff like this all the time. Don't want to brag or anything, but
Well, how long you been working here? I mean, with the company.
It's going on a decade now.
Oh yeah, I can see you know what's going on. You've been anybody's been around a while. Man, I get jealous because you seem to always have it under control and you know what everything's going on.
And you look sort of like puffed up by this.
So, but yeah, so I guess last night at the big party there was some kind of kerfuffle or something.
Yeah, it was crazy. But we got it under control and everything is very secure now.
Well,
Can I walk out of the break room and just into the thing now? Like nothing happened?
Yeah, do
This
you want
is
to
you guys watching us?
sneak by?
I don't think do I have to because he's in a different room.
I just want to make you roll.
Oh, okay. Well, I think clothes make the man. Yes, 7.
Yep, you get by.
Cool. Excellent. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
I just wanted
not
to
at
sneak
all.
by while you were distracting the
That's
guard.
100% the perfect time to do that.
Are there more guards in the regular museum?
Oh yeah, there's guards like at the gala that are stationed by every display.
Okay.
As Sophia walks out, though, you do walk by the mirrored glass on the door leading into the museum, and for a brief second you see a reflection that isn't yours.
Yay. That's awesome.
And it looks sad.
Aww.
Uh-oh.
So
That
the
bodes well.
guard continues to is
Oh.
obviously just enraptured in chatting with Holbrook.
I will keep that going for a while. Like,
So will he.
just dancing around. Just I worked a job once, and just all of that.
I'd love to go to dinner sometime and talk about it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that'd be great. We can trade stories and
Well,
stuff.
that'd be great. That'd be great. Oh man.
Yeah?
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'd love that.
For sure. And I will totally write down, my information on, I'm a guard. I've got a little pad.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I have one for sure. I will totally write down a bunch of not me information.
He flushes.
Because there's some fictional dude that looks like this.
Yeah. He's going to be so sad later.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy. He seems like a nice guy. But It is what it is. I've got crime to
That's,
do.
all guards that we murder are stand-up guys.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I'm hoping not to murder this.
Oh
guy.
no, I don't want to murder him either.
Yeah.
When I see Sophia come out the door, I'm just gonna kind of like look at her, kind of do the
And be like,
nod your
give
head.
it like a nod of like the plan's still on.
Okay, all right.
Like,
So I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna watch for a minute to see kind of like the patterns of the guards,
Sure.
and when I realize none of them are looking, I'm gonna pull the fire alarm.
Okay.
Oh, wait, already?
yeah.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and give me because you're trying to not be noticed, give me a sneak around.
Okay. Can I add my big what eyes you have to see like where the guards are and finding people?
Sure.
Because it's not so much like, yeah.
Oh!
Boxcar is +2, so
You
14.
are super duper not noticed
Okay.
as you pull the fire alarm, and the guard that was talking to Holbrook, like, freaks out, and he's like, "Oh, I have to go see what that. Let's go," and like grabs you by the sleeve and starts pulling you along with him.
I'm gonna break away and be like, just a second, you go. And like, I'm obviously reaching for like a fire extinguisher.
Sure.
And I'll be like, I'll be right there. And I just gotta break this out.
Yeah. All right. Good idea. Good thinking. Takes off.
Cool. And then I will go out with the fire extinguisher and pretend like I'm
Okay.
looking.
All right. Is this like old-timey museum where there's like the hose in the wall with like?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm helping, and like break the thing and start using the fire hose to like accidentally break all the cases with the gems in them.
Are you swinging the fire hose into
No, like turn the water on. Like I'm like,
The water
oh god, there's
pressure busting
fire.
the glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like, oh god, like I'm like inept and like just
Like you've
splashing
lost control,
everything.
and now it's a horrifying
Like,
cobra
everything.
loose in the
Yeah,
museum.
but I'm
That's
using
gonna
my
be a big change the game roll.
okay, but I'm using my strength
do
to
it.
like hold the
Do it
hold,
correctly.
yeah, like
And I guess I'm going to go into the midst of that to try and get this gem.
yeah. Oh, I should have used that. Okay, dice, you rolled really well a minute ago.
Oh!
Four.
What strength?
5.
5 what? 5 and 6 and 7, right? You got 2 more?
5.
Good in theory,
It's not nighttime.
but the fire hose is super squirrely in your hands
okay,
and ends up bopping you right in the face.
okay.
Oh no!
Oh no. And then
You
it's
take the status. Who wants to drink from the fire?
You found the marble in the oatmeal!
Oh, no. You get the status plus 2 boop the snoot.
boop the snoot. Nice.
I guess I'm just going to go and smash the thing and grab the gem.
Okay.
I guess that's what I'm doing.
All right. Why don't you go toe to toe? I think 'cause you're
Yeah.
going against the glass.
Oh shit! I'm really good at this.
Look, buddy.
I mean, it's glass. I mean,
Welcome to the world of me trying to roll anything.
So, like, getting through security system stuff would be something I would know as a cleaner for the mob.
Okay.
Except I'm not doing that. I'm just
Yeah.
smashing it.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a straight up die roll. Like I have no tags.
Okay.
Oops. Unless my perfect hair and makeup helps me.
You know, I don't think it does.
do you have amazing nails? Like
No, I don't.
like the acrylic from hell.
You run up to it and go, reach inside.
Like Catwoman. Yeah.
Oh god. I might later, but I don't now. 8.
Okay.
So you get at least 1 juice or
So
whatever it is.
on a go toe to toe, it is roll plus power. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. You manage to achieve your goal. You get them good, which doesn't apply, and you don't need the block dodge. So you manage to achieve your goal.
Yes. Result. I got the stone.
Yeah.
I'm probably also covered in hose water.
Yeah. It's definitely a wet t-shirt contest up in here.
God damn it.
Yeah. Soaking wet, and the guards are distracted by what's going on, and you're going to have to get away from the guards, though, that are still there by the broken glass. I mean, this is chaos.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to run towards Holbrook, because I can see Holbrook, right?
Yeah, I was coming out.
okay.
And I'm trying to wave him and, like, hit me. With the fire extinguisher, because just, I don't know.
Like you're being
Don't hit
stopped?
me.
Oh no, this is gonna
I'm
be good.
just running past him and hoping that it'll fire the fire extinguisher to make a
That's
smoke.
that's totally what it's
All
gonna
right,
do.
so-
It's just gonna be like.
Why don't you do that? Because you're going to need to do that, like, at the time that this is going down, because otherwise one of the guards is going to nab her.
Okay.
So I would say take the risk.
Sure.
Who's taking the risk?
He is.
Okay, good.
Maybe criminal? That's
That's
ten.
cromulent.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm bad at crime.
Yeah, this is a very haphazard jewel heist happening right now.
I'm pretty good at crime. I'm not good at just chaos. Like, I walked out, and then she's got this hose going on, and, like, one nostril
And a
with
lot
the
of guards
blood.
are over, like, trying to, like, ma'am, put down the fire hose. Ma'am.
Yes! Result.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Woo!
Uh,
At first, I thought that was a 1 when I just glanced, and I was like, oh.
okay. So on a 7 to 9, things get messy, and I will offer you a hard bargain or
More
an
messy.
ugly choice.
More messy.
You can succeed in spraying this to help her out, but in doing so, your glamour is going to drop, and you will. The guards will be able to recognize you. Not recognize you like, oh, that's Holbrook, but be like able to finger you in a lineup.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't want to take that deal.
Okay.
What's behind door number 2?
The
goat.
thing has been out of, like, they have
Oh,
not
it's not been
actually
recharged, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
sorted out of service, so it just kind of fizzles.
Like Chekhov's phaser and
It
Star
just
Trek
goes.
4.
Yeah.
When I get nabbed, I'm gonna try and just like drop to the ground and let the gem like slide towards Holbrook.
Do you want to do a quick sneak roll to pick it up?
I would.
Then let's do that.
I would like to totally distract everybody while that's happening.
Okay. Well, let's do both things.
Okay. So I have all of my distracted me stuff. So bewitching beauty, irresistible, perfect hair and makeup. Oh god damn it, Leg Avenue. Shit, that's the worst one.
Yep.
You don't
So that's
have
2.
to invoke them.
Yes, but it's so good too.
All right.
It also keeps my shit low because I get a lot of. I accidentally put my bonuses together really well, and I need to not be that high. Oh, 9 is good.
Yeah. They are pretty distracted, but they also know that you. Well, they're pretty distracted, and they're very focused on you, and don't see you rolling the gem away. So, if you want to do a sneak roll to pick up that
Sure.
gem,
I think I see it rolling, and then I probably, like... I make a move like I'm a security guard talking into my walkie-talkie,
okay.
right? But there's no walkie-talkie. I'm just, like...
Yeah, I don't know that they had walkies like that yet.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think they
yeah.
actually do.
Yeah.
But I'm making a move that looks like that.
Okay.
Not to anybody else, but just so that I can kind of talk into my shirt for a second and go, "Get the gemstone. Get it?"
Oh. So, are
So
you
then,
summoning
like,
your little friend?
Two little, like roly-polies fall out of the back of my pant legs and then start rolling that direction.
Okay. That sounds more like a change the game than a sneak around.
Okay. So, fairies is my tag.
Okay.
And criminal?
Sure.
Yeah.
Criminal is a great tag. Oof. Oh.
Other dice.
That they've all been going all right, except when I tried to throw you.
That was 2 tags you had, right?
Yeah. Gets me to a 6.
Oh.
Man, I want to help you guys out, but also...
No. What?
There's a story tag of 2 fingers of whiskey, still. I don't know how this would help.
That's just for you.
Oh.
Here's maybe this will work. Maybe this will help me.
Okay.
So, my what's the correct term so I don't screw it up? The improvement that I took is do try to keep up.
Okay.
And if I or someone I like gets a 6 or lower, and it would facilitate a move from the MC, I can take 1 move first.
Okay.
Like, do something else. Like, run or get out of the way or something. So, I think I'll probably try and, like, pretend like I'm doing a flying tackle to stop her from getting away.
Okay.
And try and scoop the gem up as I do it.
And if you're actually doing that versus your fairy friends, it feels like you would use criminal and you would be able to use dodge bullets.
Yeah. So I'll do that instead.
Okay, that just gets you there, right?
Well, I think I have to roll again.
Oh, you have to roll
Because
again.
it's like a new move.
Got it. Okay.
So, like, if somebody gets a 6 or lower and it would mean that you get to do something, then I could be like, oh, wait!
I think it's really intended to help out other people, but I will let you have another go at it because of the massive levels of distraction and crazy that are happening right now.
It's a freaking madhouse.
You're helping me out. It's helping me out.
All right, let's try.
I believe in you.
I like half.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
All
I'll
right.
go for 12.
You manage to leap, and you fall short of tackling her, obviously. And the other guards are like, "Wow, you suck at this."
I'm new! I just started!
But you do manage to palm the gem. But they are actively carting Sophia away, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Yay! Crazy game tonight. Oh my gosh. We got a lot done though.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we always get a lot done.
I know.
This game moves, man.
It does.
Yeah, so this was episode 5 of The 7th Vale, a City of Mist game. And has anybody got anything exciting going on they want to talk about before we go?
Oh.
This Wednesday is the Autumn People, where things have gone insane-o off the rails, which is how I thrive. And so it's the best game ever, I think, because I'm GMing it, and nothing is how it should be. So you should check that out, because it's a lot of fun. And then you can also laugh at us when we do crazy things in real time.
Yeah.
So that's Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific time.
Yep. And we have, as always, our advice shows on Friday, 7 p.m. And then Sunday we have Traveler this week. So Exodus. Very
And
exciting.
a new game starting up next Monday,
Next
right?
Monday, yes.
I don't know what's actually been announced about that, so
It's on the schedule.
All right, we'll
So,
go check the schedule.
yeah.
I'm going to be here every Monday.
Yes.
Deal with it.
So it'll be Shadowrun. Very exciting.
Yay.
Yeah, GM Jason.
Yeah, it should be fantastic. So awesome.
And also come back and see us in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Bye.
preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.